once bled to a deep dark blue. The last bus sighed and said it's last to do. The cash register's choir has sung its final cha-ching, and the jukebox memory of a broken string is all that's left. Now the moonlight takes a stand, pouring through the window like a pale, cool hand. On my shoulder, on the floor, on the empty chair, telling all my troubles, brother, you can leave them there. So I'll play this after hours lullaby, a soft after hours lullaby. No crowd to please, no reason why, just me and the truth getting eye to eye. This after hours lullaby, it ain't for sleep, it's for waking up inside to the quiet love that the daylight tries to hide. Yeah, this after hours lullaby. The guitar, Lucille, takes a vocal seat. The tone is pure BB, vibrato so wide and expressive. It sounds like a human sigh, notes bent with aching precision. Each phrase a complete thought. It's not a frantic solo, it's a soliloquy. It speaks of memories, of small regrets, of beauty observed in the quiet. It answers the vocal line, comments on it, then tells its own story. The bass walks, patient here beside it, a faithful friend. I count the losses on a well-worn fret, the minor chords of a life I ain't lived yet. The telephone sits quiet, a black plastic stone, and the silence has a melody all its own. It sings of roads not taken in a gentle, cool refrain, not of pain, but of the softly falling rain. On the rooftop of the dreams I put away to play another gig for another day. So I hum this after hours lullaby, a sweet after hours lullaby, to the ghosts of feelings that will never die. Just learn to whisper as the years go by. This after hours lullaby, it polishes the rust off a joy I knew when every note I played was fresh and new. Yeah, this after hours lullaby. Now the dawn ain't an enemy and the night ain't a friend. They're just two colors that softly blend in this hour that belongs to no one else but me, where my soul gets to sit down and just be a man with a guitar and a gentle, grateful sound, with both feet planted firmly on the grateful ground. Guitar climbs now, a bit brighter, a bit more hopeful. The phrases become sweeter, more lyrical. It's a solo of acceptance and gratitude. There's a smile in the tone. It explores a higher register with playful, singing trills before descending back to that warm, comforting mid-range. It doesn't shout its joy, it whispers its deep, abiding peace. It's the sound of a heart that has made friends with the quiet. Yeah, just a little tune. Thank the night, to thank the moon, to thank the streams for staying true. My after hours, my gentle cool lullaby for you. Skyscraper windows, there are 1,000 dying suns, reflecting battles lost and victories never won. The street lights a century in a pool of halogen gold, watching over stories too private to be told. A saxophone weeps from a second-story door, a prayer for the dreamers who can't dream no more. And the subway's deep rumble is a city's slow heart, beating out the rhythm for my lonely six-string part. Just playing this urban nocturne, a cool blue urban nocturne, for the lovers and the losers taking their turn in the shadow of the buildings where the dreams adjourn. This urban nocturne is the soundtrack to the silence between the shout, to the faith that's learning what doubt's about. Yeah, this urban nocturne. Lucille sings the city song. The solo is a masterpiece of melodic storytelling. Each phrase is a complete sentence, a bent note for a weary sigh, a quick, graceful run for flickering lights, a sustained singing tone for the long, empty avenues. The vibrato is warm and wide, the tone clean but full of soul. It's not angry or frantic, it's observant, compassionate, and deeply cool. The bass walks a perfect, supportive line underneath. The waitress wipes the counter with a tired, gentle hand, mapping out a future in some distant promised land. The businessman's shadow walks 10 feet tall and lean, but at this hour is just a man, unsure of what it means. I see the hopeful faces on the late night bus, city don't judge, it just swallows the sound of every single soul on this hollow concrete ground. So I frame it in this urban nocturne, a smooth, sad urban nocturne, for the beauty in the struggle, for the bridges we burn, for every single lesson we're forced to learn. This urban nocturne is the grace note in the traffic steady drone, the recognition that we're never quite alone in this urban nocturne. Maybe the blues ain't a cry, maybe it's a night, a shared silent language on this side of steel and glass air, knowing that the pain you feel has a melody that's universal, that is real, and it connects us in the dark before the light makes us strangers again, turning left and right.
Solo deepens, becomes more personal. It feels like BB is now playing directly to the individuals in his verse. A sweet, encouraging phrase for the waitress, a low, thoughtful bend for the businessman. The tone grows slightly more robust, a touch more overdrive, adding warmth, not distortion. It's a solo of empathy. It climbs to a sweet high note of hope before descending back to the comforting, familiar melody, as if saying, I see you, I understand.
Yeah, just a note for the night, for the fight, for the quiet light in every window, every soul. This urban, this cool blue nocturne.
The history books are written in a well-worn groove, with a handful of names that the fans all move. They built a highway, paved it wide and true, but I'm talking about the gravel that the big wheels blew. The cat who played the back room till his fingers bled, with a name you wouldn't know if it wasn't said, on the B-side of a 78, cracked in the heat, the ghost in the static on a one-way street. Yeah, the underrated legends, the history almost forgot, who carved out their kingdom on a forgotten spot, with a second-hand guitar and a one good suit. and a tone in their voice that could put down a roof. Don't need no statue, don't need no plaque of gold, just a needle dropped on a story never told. She sang like a preacher with a broken creed, with a voice of molasses and a soul in need. Never caught a break in a Chicago scene, just a 4 a.m. shift at the New Orleans, washing dishes, humming low and mean. A hurricane captured on a wire so thin you can hear the glass tremble in the gym. The spotlights are jealous and a fickle flame. It picks a lucky winner from a whole world of pain. For every name in neon, bright and bold, there's 100 more sleeping out in the cold, in an unmarked grave neath the Mississippi pine, with a melody that's still twisting on the vine, singing of the underrated legends, the history almost forgotten, who carved out their kingdom on a forgotten spot, with a second-hand guitar and a one good suit, and a tone in their voice that could put down a roof. Don't need no statue, don't need no plaque of gold, just a needle dropped on a story never told. So pour one out for the shadows on the wall, for the unsung verses, the unheard call, for the fingers that found the truth between the frets, in a world of deaths and lonely regrets. They're the deep down rhythm, the low down hum, and as long as we listen, they're never truly gone. It is the old guards fade, the legends took their bow. Some say the blues is a ghost town now, a museum piece behind a velvet rope, nothing left but memories and faded hope. But I got my ears to the ground, and I hear a different sound, a low down rumble deep beneath the town. It's the new blue revolution, yeah, the fuse is lit and caught by a brand new breed of sinners, artists carrying the torch. They ain't just copy the masters, they're building on the bones, mixing Mississippi water with the blood inside their own. It's the new blue revolution, and the message is being taught. You'll hear it in a woman's growl with a Telecaster wail, telling new truths on an old trail. You'll hear it in a hip hip-hop beat under a slide guitar moan. A kid from the city claiming the Delta as his own. They're sampling Howlin' Wolf to a 808 thump, pouring their anxiety from a vintage coffee cup. Six-string panic attack of credit card debt and a world that won't talk back. The devil ain't just at the crossroads with a fancy black guitar. He's in the data stream driving you too far. But the feeling's still the same, that lonesome howling pain. Gets a new address, a new kind of rain. It's the new blues revolution. Yeah, the fuse is lit and caught by a brand new breed of sinner. Artists carrying the torch. They ain't just copy the master, they're building on the bone, mixing Mississippi water with the blood inside their own. It's a new blues revolution, and the message is being taught. So let them say it's over, let them nail the coffin shut. The blues was born of change, and change is what we got. 78 to a vinyl crackle and a digital stream. It's the same river flowing, just a wider, deeper dream. The spirit don't get obsolete. Carry the torch, yeah, through the concrete canyon. Play it now. Carry the torch. I can hear with a kind new prayer for a brand new worry in a brand old key of blue. Revolution. Revolution. Carry the tall. Well, a Sunday school teacher, she taught me about the Father, Son, and Ghost. Said that holy light would save every sinner coast to coast. But down on my knees, in my room all alone, I found my salvation in a different kind of throne. Yeah, I found my salvation when they amplify hum, hum, then moan. Playing the Holy Trinity, the three kings upon my stage. Freddie with the fire, BB with the sage, Albert with the raw and righteous rage. They're the saints of the sixth string, the gospel of the groan. You can hear the congregation answer every single moan in the holy trinity of the blues guitar throne. First king comes from Texas, wears a crown of Lucille's grace. A single note can weep, can mend, can find its rightful place. He taught us all that less is more, a sermon pure and true. Every bend he makes is something sweet and blue. Yeah, BB's the preacher, telling you just what to do. Chicago with a west side wind, a left-handed prophet with a fiery spell to spin. He'd make that Gibson sing, cry, scream and shout, turning all your worry and your doubt inside out. Yeah, outbursts of thunder when the storm is coming in. Pew, I just need a backbeat and these three kings to see me through. They ain't in no stained glass, they're cathedral smoking beer, but the testifying from their fretboards is the only truth I hear. Oh, play it for me now. Testify, hear Albert sanctify, hear Freddie purify, the three kings. Oh, the three kings. Amen. Son played his guitar like a Gatling gun. Oh Lord, what have you done? Freddie's got the speed, the passion, and the fearless flight. A blur of holy fingers burning through the night. He's the spirit of revelation, shining blinding bright. Playing the Trinity, the three kings upon my stage. Freddie with the fire, BB with the sage, Albert with a raw and righteous rage. They're the saints of the sixth string, the gospel of the groan. You can hear the congregation answer every single moan in the holy trinity of the blues guitar throne. Yeah, bow your head and listen. Hear BB testify, hear Albert sanctify, hear Freddie purify, the three kings. Amen. Amen. one note bent on a wire from a porch in the Tallahatchie mine. Cypress moans and the Dust Bowl thirst, a spoken grief in a universe. It ain't a lick yet, it's an open wound, a scythe against a harvest moon. Just a man and a truth he can't outrun. Now plug it in a Maxwell Street crowd. Turn the sorrow up, make it proud. The one note gets a little brother now. I answer back, a furrowed brow. It starts to walk, a two-note stride. Chicago winter, warm inside, the bottleneck cry. The city's electric hum. Out west, they stretch it like a rope. A languid tail, a heavier load. It gets a fifth gear, smooth and mean, peeping through a juke joint screen. T-Bone's got it dressing in silk and bravado. A saxophone's cousin, a cool, clean shadow. It learned to swing where the sun beats down. Then a boy from Seattle or the English coast takes the recipe, makes it tenfold. He stacks the votes till the speakers fry. The same old hurt with a fire in its eye. It's a jet engine now, a psychedelic scream. But trace it back, it's the same old dream, to take three chords and make them sound like hell. The circle bends, the noise decays, a young soul in a modern haze. Here's the crackle in a digital stream, the ancient ghost inside the machine. She plays it clean with a poet's grace, puts the ache back in its rightful place. It's the same one note from a porch so far. So in 10 short minutes, you heard it grow, from a field holler to a stadium show. It changed its clothes, it changed its name, but the blood inside is still the same. It's a question without an answer, friend, a story that don't pretend to end. It's just a blues lick, the truth a trick of making three notes feel so sick. curtain's just a juke joint haze. 3 minutes on the jukebox for 3 hard luck days. A bass line walks the sidewalk of a 4 a.m. town. The drummer paints the rainfall coming steady down. No chorus, just a camera panning slow and grim. A minor chord for shadows on a weathered face and slim. The first line pulls a ticket and the scenery's in place. A sad-eyed man is tying a worn-out leather lace. Yeah, these are the storytelling blues, the reel-to-reel regret. Songs that are short films that your heart can't forget. With a shotgun seat narrator and a plot that's soaked in rue. Every character is lonely and the main one might be you. Just a slice of life in progress with a soundtrack low and mean. Credits roll on the last note of a truth you've already seen. He's counting change for coffee, his last $5 bill. Staring at a photo that a greyhound couldn't kill. The saxophone is his conscience, whispering in his ear. As the waitress pours the bitter brew and magnifies the fear. She's got a subplot in her apron, a tired two-kid frown. The guitar notes are headlights as the bus comes rumbling down. He leaves a single quarter as a token on the stand. Camera holds the empty cup left warming in his hand. No fancy special effects, no superheroes fly, just the tragic comedy of getting through the night. The script is in the silence between the words he says. The close-up on the tremor in the thread his jacket sheds. The director is the heartache that knows just where to point, and the hero's transformation is just learning to disappoint. The storytelling blues, the reel-to-reel regret. Songs that are short films that your heart can't forget. With a shotgun seat narrator and a plot that's soaked in rue. Every character is lonely and the main one might be you. Just a slice of life in progress with a soundtrack low and mean. Credits roll on the last note of a truth you've already seen. Short films that your heart can't forget. With a shotgun seat narrator and a plot that's soaked in rue. Every character is lonely and the main one might be you. Just a slice of life in progress with a soundtrack low and mean. Credits roll on the last note of a truth you've already seen. preacher man talked about angels with their harps on high, but my religion's made of maple wood and tubes that amplify. It ain't a gentle whisper, ain't a sweet and easy sound. It's a seismic wall of pressure shaking the holy ground. You don't need a choir behind you, just a 4/4 kick and snare, and a riff that hits the chairs like a ton of bad, bad air. Yeah, these are the blues rock riff monsters, the modern guitar hero breed. They plug straight into thunder, plant a heavy, heavy seed. They took the old 3-chord pattern and they supercharged the volts, built a fortress out of feedback from the ancient Delta shoals. These blues rock riff monsters with a stomp box at their feet, making the skeletons in your closet get up and grind their teeth. You can hear the ghost of Elmore in the way that slide bellows, but it's dripping with distortion, tearing holes and speakers yellow. One guy makes it stutter with a razor wire whine. The next one's riff is doom itself in a slow and sludgy line. They write in minor pentatonics, but they play them through a veil of overdrive and octopus, a righteous ragged wail. They're playing for the nod, the communion of the heavy blessed by the amplifier God. It's in a drop tune rumble from a California coast, or a London club where Marshall stacks are what they covet most. They salute the 3 old kings, yeah, they know from whence it came, but they're building their own castle in a blaze of electric flame. Yeah, these are the blues rock riff monsters, the modern guitar hero breed. They plug straight into thunder, plant a heavy, heavy seed. They took the old 3-chord pattern and they supercharged the volts, built a fortress out of feedback from the ancient Delta shoals. These blues rock riff monsters with a stomp box at their feet, making the skeletons in your closet get up and grind their teeth. Forget the fancy finger work that flies up on the neck. The real magic's in the groove, that heavy wrecking ball effect. It's the space between the notes, the crush of sonic weight, a modern kind of trouble, a 21st century fate. So crank it up and let it in.
dissonant chord is struck and left to ring out, collapsing into a wall of harmonic feedback that slowly fades. Crown.
Yeah, you know all the names, the crossroads. The thrill is gone, the stormy Monday. But the blues ain't just a river, it's a whole damn underground sea. These are the tunes that live in the basement of a juke joint, under the floorboard. The ones that cut you different. Woke up with a whisper, not a shout. Sun ain't jealous 'cause the moon's gone out. Got a phonograph with a ghost in the home, playing a record so forgotten, so forlorn. It ain't on the label, ain't on the chart. It's the sound of a breaking, unmendable heart. A deep cut, baby, from the bone. Spiders in the corner, weaving his life. I'm drinking tomorrow, but it's still yesterday. Out by the preacher man hums a low down, doubtful hymn. The light through the shutters getting awful slim. You can hear the furnace sigh down beneath the stairs. A cold freight train of forgotten cares. A deep cut, darling, from the soul. You won't find it streaming, no algorithm's friend. It's a note that bends for the bend even begins. The silence after the string goes slack. The long, slow walk that don't lead back. Dust out of a forgotten groove, proving all over again that we got nothing left to lose. 'Cause a shallow scratch just draws a little blood, but a deep cut settles in the mud. Yeah, a deep cut, now you're understood. Never heard it, but you feel it. Never heard it, but you know. Never heard it. Forget the flash, forget the show. We gotta lay the bed right down below. Before the solo, before the scream, was a simple statement, a midnight dream. A man with nothing left to lose put a pattern to the weary news. 3 chords, 12 bars, a story to confess. in a language born of deep distress. Yeah, this is Blues 101. The ABCs are where it all begun. The prima pages stained with sweat and gin, the fundamental hurt we all live in. These ain't just tunes, they're the cornerstone, the first crack in the king's white throne. One moan of a rising sun, a pony coming, a day's work never done, a field of cotton, a nameless dread, a promise whispered but a future dead. The next one spoke of a train that's gone, a lonesome whistle as your world moves on. The third one told of a crossroad deed, price agreed on for soul in need. Now the structure's simple, built to hold the weight of every trouble, every twist of fate. It's a wheelhouse, a sail, a sturdy frame, for every heart that ever played the game, for every lover gone, for every bill unpaid, for every cold and lonely grave. And that's Blues 101. The ABCs are where it all begun. The primer pages stained with sweat and gin, the fundamental hurt we all live in. These ain't just tunes, they're the cornerstone, the first crack in the king's white throne. Now you take that chassis strong and true, and every artist since then paints it new, puts their own town on the passenger seat, their own heartbreak on the weary beat. But underneath the paint and chrome you see that same old chassis built the history. So play it straight tonight, just the bones and the truth, for the lost, the lonely, the long gone youth, for the ghosts of Clarksdale and the Chevy coupe, for the tears fermented in a bitter soup. This is the foundation, the root, the core. Play the 12 bars, now you're at the door. Heard that rig, it shook your attic floor. That a heavy sound that made you beg for more. That singer screamed like his soul was being torn. They call it rock and roll, a brand new war. But let me pull the curtain, let the dim light in, back to a cabin where it all begins, to a crackly wire and a one-room shack, and a truth so heavy it bends your back. Yeah, this is before Zeppelin and the Stones, the original samples carved from blood and bones. The ghost in the groove of a stolen refrain, the hidden spring of sunshine and the London rain. They took the river, put a bottle to sell, but I'm drinking straight from the old deep well. That voice you love, dripping English cool, he learned his phrasing at a Mississippi stool. From a man who hummed to a mule at dawn, 'cause the fields were cruel and the hope was gone. The guitar solo, epic, long and loud. It's a Texas wind through a cypress shroud. Just one take, no fancy tricks, just a man trying to outrun the politics. Oh, down in the country, they called it the old folks music, traded for a drink or just to soothe it, till a young cat heard on a foreign shore, saw a diamond on a dusty floor. He polished it up, put a brand on the crate, but the fingerprint's still there on the master tape. This is before Zeppelin and the Storm, the original samples carved from blood and bone. The ghost in the groove of a stolen refrain, the hidden spring of sunshine and the London rain. They built a mansion on a foundation I knew. I'm just a shadow telling you what's true. So when you hear that majesty, that thunder they made, listen closer to the silence in the shade, for there'll be no whimper, the unvarnished cry of the old strange angels who taught him how to fly. They're the sample, the source, the root, the pain. Play it back again and say their name. Skyscraper windows, there are 1,000 dying suns, reflecting battles lost and victories never won. The street lights a sentry in a pool of halogen gold, watching over stories too private to be told. A saxophone weeps from a second-story door, a prayer for the dreamers who can't dream no more. And the subway's deep rumble is a city's slow heart, beating out the rhythm for my lonely six-string part. Just playing this urban nocturne, a cool blue urban nocturne, for the lovers and the losers taking their turn in the shadow of the buildings where the dreams adjourn. This urban nocturne is the soundtrack to the silence between the shouts, to the faith that's learning what doubt's about. Yeah, this urban nocturne.
Lucille sings the city song. The solo is a masterpiece of melodic storytelling. Each phrase is a complete sentence, a bent note for a weary sigh, a quick, graceful run for flickering lights, a sustained singing tone for the long, empty avenues. The vibrato is warm and wide, the tone clean but full of soul. It's not angry or frantic, it's observant, compassionate, and deeply cool. The bass walks a perfect, supportive line underneath.
The waitress wipes the counter with a tired, gentle hand, mapping out a future in some distant promised land. The businessman's shadow walks 10 feet tall and lean, but at this hour is just a man, unsure of what it means. I see the hopeful faces on the late night bus, all carrying a quiet, honest why of us. And the city don't judge, it just swallows the sound of every single soul on this hallowed concrete ground. So I frame it in this urban nocturne, a smooth, sad urban nocturne, for the beauty in the struggle, for the bridges we burn, for every single lesson we're forced to learn. This urban nocturne is the grace note in the traffic steady drone, the recognition that we're never quite alone in this urban nocturne. Maybe the blues ain't a cry, maybe it's a night of shared silent language on this side of steel and glass air, knowing that the pain you feel has a melody that's universal, that is real. And it connects us in the dark before the light makes us strangers again, turning left and right.
Solo deepens, becomes more personal. It feels like BB is now playing directly to the individuals in his verse. A sweet, encouraging phrase for the waitress, a low, thoughtful bend for the businessman. The tone grows slightly more robust, a touch more overdrive, adding warmth, not distortion. It's a solo of empathy, it climbs to a sweet high note of hope before descending back to the comforting, familiar melody, as if saying, I see you, I understand.
Yeah, just a note for the night, for the fight, for the quiet light in every window, every soul. This urban